Next, we'll turn our attention to exploring data with slicers. This is exercise 5. You should save it as exercise 5 complete to preserve the underlying data. To confirm that the pivot table is still intact, go ahead and click inside the table, click on Pivot Table Analyze, and click Field List. And that field list should display showing that the chart is still intact. To make sure that the linkage between the table and chart are still intact, go ahead and click the pivot chart, and you should see ACC manpower by position. Note that ACC is also displayed on the pivot table. Next, we're going to clear the existing command filter. So we'll take that command filter drop-down menu and select all. The uh, left-hand side, the rows, should display all organizations. And this will allow you to see all organizations simultaneously. We're going to update the pivot chart table. Note the linkage between the table and the chart. Now that we're displaying all Air Force manpower, we'll change that title to Air Force manpower by organization, so that we no longer referring simply to uh, Air Combat Command. Now we're going to insert a slicer, and this will allow us to examine the data from different perspectives. We'll begin with a command slicer. So place the cursor anywhere inside the worksheet. Select the Pivot Table Analyze tab. Insert Slicer. And in this case, we're going to select Command. And that will allow us to select the data by command. Next, we'll insert a second slicer, and that is a workforce category slicer. So the same process, we'll insert the cursor inside the table, select that Pivot Table Analyze tab, select Insert Slicer, and in this case we'll select Workforce Category. We'll move that workforce category over so that we have both slicers visible. And the slicers are arranged so that you can see both the table and the slicer. Just as we can apply styles to the table, we can apply styles to the slicer. So here we'll collect on that dark blue style and apply that style to both slicers. And so now we have the table and both slicers in a similar design. Next, we're going to create a workforce category filter. So here we'll select ACC, and you'll note the data changes, that now having selected only Air Combat Command, the data reflect only ACC organizations. We can further refine that by selecting only personnel. So now we have only a personnel slice of ACC. And as you can see, the data update accordingly. You can also select multiple items. So let's say we want to select 2 or more organizations. Let's say we want to select ACC and AMC. So now we've selected both those organizations and the data appear accordingly. If we want to clear all the slicers, simply click on that upper right hand corner and the slicers clear. As you can see, the pivot chart updates accordingly, and this technique allows you to answer management questions in real time based on the particular dynamics they're interested in seeing displayed. So now it's your turn. Exercise 5.